We often tell you on the show, don't we, how politics and popularity don't mix. And really some stars just simply never learn. Sorry, I've got the giggles already. But truly, you know, I've done this job for a number of years now. And when you think about it, there are things that you really shouldn't share, aren't they? Dress sizes, ladies. Waist sizes, men. Am I right, boys? And of course, you know, your political or religious beliefs, because you're bound to offend somebody somewhere, somehow. What I always like to think, if you're in the public eye at any level, is, you know, really just be respectful of everybody, you know. I mean, everybody's different. We all have our quirks, don't we? We all like certain things that others don't like and all that sort of stuff. But that's what makes the world go round. So it's difficult, of course, when you're an Oscar-winning actress and then you decide to get political, but then still expect, of course, your product, your movies, to become big smashers. Who am I talking about? Hi, good morning, Neil Sean here in the very heart of London. Nice to see you as ever. And yes, lovely to have your company. Listen, I know I always say these things, but I truly mean that. One of the things I was looking at, you know, the other day, because I've been having a bit of a clear out. I don't know what it's like when I just start to look for things and find other things, you know. Actually, I've got to tell you, I was looking for some black cotton and a needle and thread. I'll just leave that there, you know, when you have a bit of a mishap, shall we say, and you think, oh, where's that? And then I found some pictures and all that sort of stuff, and you start to, and you think, oh right, you know, memories start flooding back, don't they? And one of the things, it was an interesting thing actually, because when you look at pictures, as I'm sure you do from time to time, you really sort of start to see so many other memories, don't you know? And one of these particular favourites of mine was this particular children's icon, Basil Brush. Do you know Basil? Yes. Basil was a big star from the 60s and still going strong today. Doesn't look a day older. I just love Basil Brush. He had a big show, as they say, on BBC One on tea time. And he had all the big names of the day, you know, Cilla Black, Lulu, all the big singing stars. A lot of famous actors would come on and guest with him. And his catchphrase was, oh yes, boom, boom. Do you remember? And I just kind of wondered, you know, while Basil's still going strong in live theatre and now on student university campuses as well, does anybody else remember him from the golden days? He and Scooby-Doo, the original, were my favourites as children. Also Hong Kong Phooey, do you remember him? Never hear of Hong Kong. Oh, it's not right now, is he, Hong Kong Phooey? Not allowed to have him. Moving forward, let's get back to your breaking story of the day. But this all centres upon, of course, as I say, the Oscar-winning actress that is Emma Thompson. Incredibly good actress, in fact, you know. And when you think about it, being in so many great films, comes from a very privileged background, though. Mother was an actress. Father was very, very influential within the world of film and television. So, you know, it was inevitable that Emma would go into that at some point. What's interesting to note, I find, particularly with these particular actresses and actors, is they always then want to get political and then wonder why some of their films don't do well. One of Emma's recent films, Late Night, all about a late night chat show host, totally bombed at the cinema and on streaming too. But could this be the reason? Ah yes, do you remember the infamous pink boat that Emma decided to get on for, of course, the climate change company? You remember them, who wanted to change the world, all that sort of stuff. And then Emma famously came up and sat in the boat, made sure she got photographed around the world, and everybody applauded her. And then, of course, they found out that she flew in on a private jet, a commercial jet, back out, whichever way. Nonetheless, you know, she flew in, created even more, or shall we say, carbon footprint. Well, now her latest movie, Good For You, seemingly has had reasonable reviews. We're being kind here, you know, but it's not really taken off in the way. And a lot of people over here are basically saying, you know, when you think about the investment that it costs now to put into a movie, should actors or actresses get political? Because further down the line, whatever projects they're aligned to, people simply don't forget. And when you think about this particular stint, an incident that Emma did, and she's spoken out about other political views as well. It's all very well when you're a multi-millionaire actress whose career has gone stellar, but if you're starting out for those poor people who are also in the film with you, of course then it really does backfire, and for them they get seen by less people. I don't know about you, but I prefer the old days of when you watched a movie, whether it be Errol Flynn, Tyrone Power, Ginger Rogers, Fred Astaire. You didn't know their political views, you just truly enjoyed the moment, their brilliant acting, and more importantly, entertainment. And now, of course, what the entertainment industry are finding out is, you get political, you lose your audience. We wish Emma all the very best with her latest movie, but something tells me that this could be going down faster than the Pink Boat.